Okay. Hi, Meredith. Meredith, I'm having technology issues. So here's Kevin. Me. Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
You know, well, I'm all right. I was having a technology fail. Every time I started the live video, it said your live video has ended. And
I saw that
this
you kept going on and then off and then on and
I
then
know
off. I
because
saw
it
that.
wouldn't let me connect. So I went in freaking out to my husband. When I talked to Pink the other night, it wouldn't work. And so I had to FaceTime her instead and record it. And apparently I wasn't on her face. I was all over the place, and I've been getting like hate mail from her friends. And I
Really?
also, yeah, they're like, you didn't look at her face, because it was all just last minute because of technology. So I was worried that was going to happen again,
Right.
and it didn't. So hi.
Well, we killed it. Hi, how you doing?
I am good. I got my coffee. I'm ready to chat with the real
I got my
Kevin
tea. I
McKidd.
got the real Kevin McKidd. That's me.
Yeah, not the fake one. The fake one tried, and I had nothing to do with him. Um,
This
what I thought was very funny as you made that video, and you say my last name with your accent is just amazing. But so many people
Pastiloff.
their minds were blown that you have an accent.
Really?
Oh yeah, because they want,
Well, you see,
they want.
I get made fun of when I go home to Scotland because people think I've lost my accent, including my wife. My wife thinks I've lost my accent. So my accent used to be a lot stronger than this before I moved to America.
That's
You
what
know?
happens.
Yeah.
Do you drink? Do you drink?
Do I what?
Do you drink? Because a
Yeah.
lot of times when people drink, their accents get stronger.
Yeah. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Yes.
But
So thank you so much for being here. I am so honored, and I'm doing this to thank you for your donation too. I'm doing this to
of course.
raise money
Yeah.
for direct giving. So people who write in, they get $100 grocery gift cards, and
Okay.
it's incredible. There's a whole team, and they get a phone call. So it's really nice. It's human connection. It's direct giving,
Hmm.
and it's important. I mean, I wish we could do it every week, give people $100 cards every week, but
Right.
we can't. But
How did the idea come? How did you? Was it just?
so I have this really good friend named Simone Gordon on Instagram. She's the Black Fairy Godmother, and
Uh
she does a lot of she was even homeless at one point. She's has a son who's autistic and nonverbal, and all she does is help serve others. And she does
hmm.
a lot of direct giving. So people need groceries or diapers or medicine. She'll create like an Amazon wish list, and then I'll put it in my Instagram bio, and people can go and actually just buy that stuff for people.
Right.
So and the motto of my life is how may I serve. So
Hmm.
when I met her, it just felt. Anyway, about 10 days ago, I put a post on my Instagram that said, do you have enough food to eat? And
Hmm.
then I wrote, and I said, this is a literal question. If you don't, let go of shame right now, and comment, and maybe some of my other followers will see. And they did. And so people started seeing people who didn't have food and reaching out and Venmoing them or PayPal or sending them
Hmm.
groceries. So one of my followers I had never met, Dana Mondello, became my partner like overnight. She said, let me set you up a GoFundMe,
Hmm.
because people were just sending me money and I was sending them money.
Right.
And then I thought, okay, great. So I did a workshop that I travel around the world doing my workshops. I did one online and people donated. And then I thought, how can I keep generating income?
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I'll just chat with my friends and interesting people, and people can donate. And
Yeah.
Dana set up a team. There's a team of volunteers. So it's not just me, but it's humbling because even people who can't donate, they get to watch and find inspiration and wisdom from all the people that I've been talking to, and
Mm-hmm.
people who have to ask for help are really, really courageous, because it's not easy.
No. I mean, this whole thing is taking people from, earning a living wage to zero in days. And it's unbelievable. I mean, I just love what you're doing, because, it just feels like such a direct link to people that actually just need food right now, instead of
that's
waiting.
exactly what it is. Direct.
I mean, when you watch CNN and they say, these I don't want to get political, but these government checks, some people are not going to get them until August. It's like, what the that's not going to cut it for a lot of people. You know what I mean? Just the bureaucracy and the red tape of that stuff. So having this ability just to kind of it's amazing. And what is it? Is it food stamps? Is it like is it a grocery card, so you can go to any grocery store? Is that what it is?
Well, by the way, I'm deaf without my hearing aids, and so right now it's streaming through. So
okay.
I read your lips, but it's a little pixelated, and then you have an accent, so the whole combination. But so there's when they get the phone call from the team, they find out what city they're in, and we have a list of grocery cards, and we figure out which grocery stores, which one's best. So it's the one that's nearest to them. And there's some people who can't get out and go shopping, and if that's the case, we'll have it delivered. But the easier way is to send them. That's harder. The easier way is just to send them the $100 grocery gift card to Walmart or Target or ShopRite or Bonds or Trader Joe's doesn't have, some of them don't have online ones,
Right.
But it takes a village, it's a whole team of people. I could have never, I'm good at this part, I'm good at getting money rained down and doing all this, all that part is the behind the scenes stuff to me. I mean, as it is, as being an actor and then being on the other side.
Right. Yeah. You have to have a brain that works in a certain way to be able to do this stuff. Sounds like you're doing a great job, though, Jen. So wait.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you're how do you pronounce your last name? Is it Pastiloff?
You said it right, but I want you to say it again. Say it again.
Pastiloff, Jen Pastiloff.
Yes, that's exactly it.
And is that a Russian name? Is that right?
Yes.
Is that what?
Yes. So one of my best friends in the world is Irish. He's in the band Snow Patrol, and so I sent him. I hope you're watching, Nathan. But I sent him the video of you. He can be kind of shy, so he said he'd do it with me, and I said I don't trust you. You're gonna flake out. So I'm using your video as pressure. Come on, Nathan. But he loves you. He sent a video. It's like, I love him. He's great.
They're a great band. I'm a huge Pink fan too. This is a little anecdotal story. I remember a few years ago when I was on Twitter and I looked at my people who were following me, and I suddenly saw that Pink had started following me on Twitter. And I was like, I direct messaged her, and I was like, "Are you really the Pink?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm the Pink." And I was like,
wait, Kevin, do you want me to flash her phone number for you?
Yeah, I was like, I'm a big fan of yours. And she went, I'm a fan of yours too. I was like so blown away that Pink followed me. So now
she might be watching, because I sent her your video. She's a huge Grey's Anatomy fan. So
that's
huge.
funny.
So the thing about I wish it was more. I wish it was more than $100 and we could do it, all the time. But that's impossible.
Right.
But I think what it does, what I've seen from the feedback from the people we've helped, is it gives people hope.
Yeah.
And it makes people feel like they're being heard, especially because we call them, or my team calls them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's this little bit of human connection. You know how that is, right? This tiny bit of hope, and you go, oh, okay, someone's there. I have a tattoo that says I got you, which you texted me yesterday. I love that. You wrote I got you, and I was like,
yeah, I did.
I don't know, it's great. I know I'm trying to get the attention. I want to get like Ellen DeGeneres' attention or something, but which I think Ellen would appreciate how ridiculous the call with Pink went, and that I flashed her phone number, and that is like, like the biggest pop star in the world, and I mean,
listen, these are unprecedented times, so whatever goes happens. I think these days, that it's like all the rules are there to be broken at the moment. It feels like.
I absolutely agree, and in fact, I wrote this book, which I am going to pop in the mail for you after we hang up. Text me your address on Being Human.
And I know. So, I want to read this book. Krista has said that she loves this book, and I haven't read it. I'd love to read it. This is your book.
I love Krista. I love Krista. Love.
She's amazing.
I mean, the connection came from my friend Michaela Watkins, and the connection to Michaela came from my best friend Annie, who was in Grey's Anatomy, who you directed.
Who I directed. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember? She played a lesbian, and they were giving birth. She was giving birth, and she brought pot cookies.
She is such a great actress, and I adore people remember that episode. Is she watching?
Yeah, I think so. And she, you were so kind to her, and
I'm touching my face. I'm just suddenly I realize I'm touching my face. So tell me. So she enjoyed that experience with us.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and it was really profound, because she's never had children, and it was like just this experience where she was so good too. She birthed a baby on screen, and you directed her in that, and she shared that with you, and I guess you put your hand on her shoulder, and she said it was like one of the most meaningful moments. Those little moments when someone, it's basically like someone saying, "I got you," and
Well, I remember that day because I remember, because she hadn't been through childbirth, but she's such an amazing actor, and I said to her, listen. Because it was a big scene, so it took all day practically to shoot that scene. And I said to her, you're going to be exhausted by the end of this day. And she was like, yeah, I'll be fine. And then each take, in the first few rehearsals, I was like, okay, we need more. We need real childbirth is. And then she got into that zone that we finally filmed. And but after 12 hours of doing that, she was like, you were right, Kev. I am absolutely exhausted. She gave birth about 20 times over that day. And she did it so truthfully. For somebody who's never had a baby, it's just a testament to what an amazing actress she is. Oh
my gosh. I have to find a way to record this and send this to her, especially anytime she's feeling down. Put his voice in your head. So she actually, she's in the main company of the Groundlings, and she has a one-person show that would knock your socks off. I'm going to take you, I'm going to take you, but when theater ever comes back, if we do, but you'd love it.
That gives us something to look forward to. It has to come back.
Yeah.
It's not an if, it's a when.
So I'm wondering, I see, my mom. Love it, Mom. My mom's watching. Where's Pink, Jen?
Hi, Mom.
You missed
Hi,
Pink.
Is Pink not there? So now we've got. So we get all this. Do we have any questions from these people down here?
Yeah. Do we have any questions? Love that, Kevin. Let's see. Question. Hi from Belfast.
Oh my God.
Say hi to Kevin. Nathan. Nathan lives in Belfast. So, what is your new normal during this this period?
My new normal. Good question. I'm just, I'm going to share this with you. I am watching too much news. I've realized in the last day or so, my wife has been seeing this coming for the last few days. I have two very young kids and two older kids. So, but as soon as they go to bed at 6:30, I'm on CNN and I'm actually watching Fox News terrifyingly just because.
Oh my God.
Well, because I want to see what they're all saying over there. Because sometimes it's like two different planets. It's just fascinating to me that it's the rest of us and then Fox News is here, saying all this stuff. I'm like, what? How can the two versions of reality be so different? So, and it's not good for my mental health to be watching news at this point. I mean, we all know that this is bad. We all know that we're social distancing as much as we can. Like, I need to stop and start reading books. I need to read your book.
You do.
Instead of being watching the news, because it's getting me down. I'm telling you, it's getting me down. It's making me anxious. It's making me stressed out. And I need to, and it's kind of like, it's weirdly like, it's not like crack, but it's
but
like
it
this
is
weird, it's a weird obsession by going, somebody, like, I keep watching it. I think part of me is like watching it going, somebody's going to say something that's going to fix this all, or there's going to be a piece of news that's going to fix this all. And
so is it the first thing you do when you wake up? Because I've gotten in this thing the first thing, and I start looking at Twitter. That's good.
Yeah, I do. No, I do. I mean, I'll look at the news feed. I'll look at like what the headlines are. A friend of mine said I should listen to NPR instead, just to get something that's a little less on steroids, a bit more factual.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think I'll probably end up doing that. But my wife definitely wants me to stop watching news.
There's, I don't know if you follow her on Instagram. I know. Let's see. Can we say hi to her? Oh my God. You just made my day. You are delicious. Delicious.
This is Nava.
Hi.
You just woke up from a nap.
I want to take a bite out of you. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Anyway. Oh, she just burped.
Kevin, there's a woman on Instagram. I don't know if you follow her. Her name is Jessica Yellen. Mm-hmm. She's a reporter. Oh my God! Yes, that's what we need. Okay. Just babies. I'm gonna save this life. Oh my gosh! Look, could you be any cuter? I'm saying, Jessica Yellen. Kevin, I'll send you her.
Is that
her videos are great, and she breaks down the news. It's on Instagram. She does these little. Oh my God, I can't. I just want to look at the baby.
What do you think of this little headdress?
There is the antidote, everybody. The antidote, right there.
She's 8 months.
Yeah. So How old is she?
She's 8 months. Oh my God, she'll be 9 months. She'll be 9 months this month.
Time doesn't matter anymore. Oh, I miss that age. Delicious.
We don't usually like having kids on like, social media. Like, we have that kind of rule, but it's just, things are so tough right now. I think babies, she's just a bundle of joy, and she's such a ray of sunshine. I think it'll cheer everybody up and make everybody feel happier.
Oh my God.
Right now,
just, put her on instead of the news all the time.
I know. Yeah, that's what Ariel keeps telling me, is like, stop watching the news and just focus on our kids, because they're so amazing. Yes, you are.
Yeah, I know. But this is such a weird, unprecedented, bizarre Twilight Zone moment, and so I guess we're looking for some semblance of either control or somebody to tell us what to do or what's going to happen or explain it.
Yeah. No, it's true. I mean, I was encouraged yesterday to see, it feels like the governors are starting to sort of take matters into their own hands, and not all of them obviously, but some of them are starting to work together and kind of bypass, a lot of the kind of federal kind of roadblocks seem to be happening with equipment, So that made me feel happy to see the governors start to sort of like go, you know what, we need to mobilize this thing ourselves because it's happening too slowly,
Yeah. So
but as far as my new normal, back to your first question, my new normal is we go for walks, right, Nava? I bought on Amazon like a little like a really cheap little swing set with a little ladder and a little slide because we can't go to the park anymore. So we built like a little swing set that we put in the backyard. So at least we have that. I luckily have like in my garage, I have like one of those Peloton bikes and a ton of weights and a rowing machine. So
you're so
all the gyms
lucky.
I know.
So
and
lucky.
I had all that. I had all that just because I used to do CrossFit in my garage, and I just have it all there. So that's all been dusted off, and now me, my daughter, and everybody, we're all working out from the garage. And I'm kind of, I don't know what else would you say our new normal is. We're just kind of, you know, kind of, yeah. We have to go up and see our horse to make sure he's okay. But luckily, there's nobody there, really. So you know, we get to go out. We get to go out and tend to him and come back, and that just gives another outlet to go somewhere and come back.
Of course.
You know, and that's about it. That's kind of life at the moment. And I'm going to read your book, and I play guitar. And
I can't wait. And folks just tuning in, you could donate at the link in my bio or onbeinghuman2020.com.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the name of my book for 2020, onbeinghuman2020.com. And all donations matter. $5, $1,000, $7, whatever. It's it all matters. It all matters. In fact, Pink was talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you saw the clip I sent you. Her daughter.
I saw that clip.
Willow.
Her daughter gave all her tour money to. That's amazing. How much? It looked like a lot of money. She had all this. She had this wad of cash in front of her face.
Well,
it looked like
her
a
daughter,
lot.
but she worked her ass off. She worked on her tour, and
Mm-hmm.
I remember I went last April to Staples Center, and she announced it. She came on stage after because Willow did the quick costume changes. It's a whole. It's like it's not like any. I don't know if you've seen her live. It's mind blowing. It's a whole team, you know. So
I'd love to see
her daughter worked
Never
really hard. Oh,
mm-hmm.
It blew my mind. I had no idea. It was
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it. And you know what's so great about her is that in the end, she rolls credits like it's a movie and acknowledges every single person who helped make it happen. I love that.
She just seems. I follow her on Instagram, and she just seems like the coolest woman ever. I mean, my wife Ariel is literally the coolest woman I've ever met, and I think Pink is kind of a close
Pink second. Pink is second.
Right, Ariel? What do you think?
We know you're the coolest, all right?
By the way, this is our dog. I'll just introduce you to our dog.
Wait, somebody is saying, well, anyone have any questions before we let the real Kevin McKidd go be with?
This is the Buddha. We call it. Our dog's called Buddha, by the way. He's a very Buddha-like dog.
Oh, I thought you said our daughter.
No, he's called Buddha.
Kevin, can you say hi to the fans?
Hi, fans. Hi. How are you? What did you say? Listen, guys. Everybody who's watching, everybody, spread the word. Donate to this amazing cause. Food at the moment is in such short supply, and people are really struggling. People have lost their jobs. So all the fans out there, please, just a tiny amount, anything you can give, please donate to Jen and this amazing cause. You know, food for families is really important. So thanks.
Thank you. Kevin, Annie, my best friend, is on here. She said, thank you, Kevin, for your kind words. And she said, did Grey's Anatomy donate masks?
They did. All of them, because I actually text Krista right as the lockdown in California took effect. I texted Krista and Linda Klein and I said, hey, what about this great idea? Why don't we give all of our masks and PPE equipment that we have on set to the doctors and nurses? And they said, we already did it. Like I was late to the party. All the stuff had already been sent. And I was like, oh, okay. But at least we were all on the same page, you know?
Okay. Shondaland's watching.
Hi,
so
Shondaland.
Wonderful. Well, you know what? The real Kevin McKidd, I'm just calling to say I'm never going to let you live that down. He made that video. I don't know if you guys saw, he made a video yesterday to, announce this extravaganza. And he's like, I'm just calling to say, no, I'm not. I'm just calling to say, I think you are a lovely human being. Total dork, but a lovely human being.
A big dork. I can't wait to meet you in person, I know.
I
don't know when that's going to be. And listen, you were saying about doing phone calls, outreach to people that you're giving money to and stuff. I'd be happy. We're all sitting here with nothing to do. If you want, like, people like me and stuff to help with that, we'd be, I'd be happy to donate some of my time with that kind of thing.
That would be amazing. I will text you. And if you could think of anyone else that would want to hop on a live in Jen's bedroom, chat and feed,
for sure.
that would be great. And keep spreading the word. Yeah, someone, I don't know, I want to talk to anyone, interesting people, but the cool thing about people who have big followings or celebrities is that they just can amplify it more. So Shondaland, who we got? I can't wait to see you and hug you, and I will send you my book. And I so appreciate you and your baby. So.
Oh, thank you. All right. Well, listen, let's do this again, okay?
Yes. All my love.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.